I've decided before I started recording this video that soon I'm going to record another episode of my hardcore series because it's been a while, and in spring, while the days can be hot, they could also be cold. They flip-flop a lot, and sometimes they're excruciatingly hot and achingly cold. That's how it goes. But I decided that I was going to record another episode of my hardcore series. And because I'm recording this video, that'll give me some time, hopefully, to edit that video, that hardcore episode. Because I'm also caught up on my other channel by a couple of weeks, so I should have the time, the leeway to do that, to record a new episode. So you can look forward to seeing one of those if you're one of the people who've been keeping up with my hardcore series. And cut this across here like that. Yeah, if you're wondering how I have so many fences, I did do a bit of off-camera work. I don't know if I said I wasn't going to do that or not, but it's too late to regret it now. So I did cut down some trees here and there to get the materials for these fences to increase the village's fence a bit. Not by much, clearly. This is only the front of the village. There's still the other half of it. So it's not fully secure. It's decently secure, but it's not perfect. So mobs can still get through and I can still lose my villagers. I mean, that's hypothetical, of course, because my villagers are all currently stuck in a pen somehow. Seriously, I think they're in the pen with my cows. I do have cows, right? Yep. They're in the pen with my cows and horses. My sheeps are all good. Yep. Anyway, so I've recently gotten the chance to buy myself a sketchbook. So I've been trying to draw every day. I'm not recording it at all in like those I learned how to draw in a year or whatever videos. I'm not doing that. I am doing it to improve my drawing, yes, but I'm not gonna make a video out of it. Definitely not. Honestly, I don't have enough confidence to show my drawings to the world. And what you put out on the internet is always on the internet. So I still have plenty of wood here. Plenty of planks from the amount of trees I cut down. So I am going to do my best to flesh out my storage. And here we are. So you can go here. I made 8 new chests, right? Because I used a stack of planks for this. And there we go. I still haven't labeled these yet. So these ones are all empty. I think all of them are empty. You know, that's actually probably for the best. Oh wait, there's this one. So I can add more signs with ease because of the fact that they're empty. Right, so let's do this. This is going to be animals, monsters, wood crafted. These are some of the fundamentals, I personally think. And so that pretty much covers nothing else in my chest. Wait, hold on. No, I did say animals. Alright. Well, it's only some of the fundamentals. There are some other things that I need in here that I forgot about. So you got cobblestone. Right, and then stones, stone crafted, And then if I make another chest at some point, I could, well, let's take that one. This can be cobblestone crafted. I know my storage room isn't exactly organized currently, but this is going to be cobblestone crafted. And now that should cover most of what I have, except for plants, ores, and whatnot. But monsters, I don't actually have any monster products on me. Huh. That's interesting. It's still a fundamental though. But the meat, wool, and other animal products go here. And then wood crafted would be the slabs, these signs, sticks, fences, stairs, doors, planks. And then the stones would be the variety of stone blocks such as granite, andesite, diorite, gravel. I consider that a stone block rather than a dirt block. Or a gravity block, whatever. Cobblestone. And cobblestone crafted. So I need to make more chests for plants, ores, and dirt blocks. But I think this is fine as is currently, and now it's time for a quick nap. And I'll wake in the morning. So yeah, I've recently been pretty busy. Surprisingly, I haven't gone burnt out yet, which is amazing with everything I currently do in my day-to-day life. Ooh, even I'm surprised by it. Of course, I'm not going to go into specifics about what I do because that's personal. But it's a lot, or at least I think it's a lot. I'm still lacking some organics. Maybe that's what I should start naming the plant chest, because usually I label them as like plant life or plants, so maybe I'll label them as like organics. Yep, I might go ahead and do that. Oh, they're my villagers. Ooh, wait, hold up, that is a problem. I'm only now realizing it, but with the way these hay bales are stacked, a zombie could very well hop onto them and then climb right over that fence and kill my villagers. I can't be having that. Is there any more problems I should be aware of? Yep, right here. I don't want creepers spawning in my sheep pen. Well, I guess it's a good thing that I'm finally cleaning up all these hay bales, huh? Although I did leave them there because of the aesthetics, so I think I may replace some. Are these hay bales causing any issues? No, but this one's by itself, so I'm gonna harvest it as well. And this one. Can't be having lonely hay bales. And now I can place these hay bales in better places so mobs can't easily get inside of my animal pens. Yay. Okay, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Place 1, 2 here. I was gonna leave that one alone, but then I remembered that I don't want there to be lonely hay bales. They need to have their friends. And so I had to add a new one. It should be fine if these hay bales are put up against something like buildings, though. It's not like any of these buildings get used anyway, because I only have 3 villagers and they're all in the same pin. You know what? I'm gonna give these guys some breads. Did I seriously just say breads? Now, don't get me wrong, the word breads is technically grammatically correct in English, but it's not correct in this specific instance, right? Because when you say breads in English, you're not actually talking about like multiple loaves of bread. You're talking about 2 different kinds of breads, if that makes sense. And so I just had to fix that little mistake of mine. Hello there, Rubens. Nice to see you, all healthy and vibrantly pink as usual. Wait a second, this is 21.11. Shouldn't y'all be a different color than pink? Yesn't? Can I breed you with apples? No, of course not. I need potatoes, beetroots, or carrots, I believe. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave you as is. Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna move this chest to go into my storage, but I still needed to hold miscellaneous objects and whatnot, so this is fine. Well, technically, I mean, this isn't much of a stretch. I could put bone meal in with the animals. Because if you smack a fish with an axe, you have a good chance of that fish dropping bone meal. Did I just see a nautilus? Yeah, I'm pretty sure those guys swim backwards. Why is that? I know I've asked this before in my hardcore series, but is that intentional? Like, are they meant to be swimming backwards like that? Or are they bugged? Yeah, I definitely asked this question before. Let's place you here. 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 I do like myself some sugar cane. Some good old sugar cane. Pretty useful plant, I say. You can use it to make paper, or you can use it to make sugar. Both are possible in real life as well. Just so we're clear. Okay. Are there any more beetroots? No. So, time to harvest potatoes. I want to breed my Reubens to make more Reubens. I want to see if they breed, the Reubens that they spawn will be pink like them, or, I don't know, become warm pigs, cold pigs, whatever. I really don't know how the new mob variants work, so... Are you all going to simply spawn pink Reubens? Ah, yes you are. I am kinda disappointed. Oh my god, let me feed the baby Reubens. I'm kinda disappointed that they all spawn pink. You know what, I may have to try and find a different pig variant for them to breed new variants. Because I guess it is almost guaranteed for them to be pretty homogeneous if I breed ones with the same textures, so that's understandable, I suppose. Still a bit upsetting though. Hello there, horsey. Cows. I haven't seen any of the new mob variants. So, do they spawn as their original textures in valleys, in plains, whatever you want to call them? Wow, what a patch of sand. It's pretty small. Might be interesting to build something over here. Like, I don't know, a desert temple. Although, I'm not sure why there'd be a desert temple in the middle of a plains, but whatever. Anything is. Oh, wait, this is where I spawned in the world, isn't it? That would explain why that tree randomly dropped me saplings. I don't want these. I already have enough of them in my chest. Well, since I can't see any new mob variants here, I'm going to return straight back to home. Hey. You know, ever since I started drawing daily, I have seen some visible improvements in my art. Like, I've been drawing for around 14, 15 years at this point, but I've been stuck at my level for the longest of times. Oh my god. And so, it's always nice to see that improvement, that development and skill. Yeah, I think vanilla, or sorry, they're all vanilla, but I think original animal textures spawn in plains biomes. I'm disappointed greatly. You know, I tend to wind up in plains biomes way too often in my videos. Oh, woe is me.